feel like I wasn't very good at this.
There's a lot of quiet. You might have to like edit out where we're like, I don't know. I got nothing for you.
Just clip together the times where we say guesses.
The right thing.
Just clip
or anything.
Condense those together so we look like we're better at guessing.
For the 9th of this year's 12 Beers of Christmas, we have another round of Guess That Beer. I put the palates of 2 of my very gracious Northern Brewer coworkers to the test and see if they can figure out what spices are in Southern Tier's 2 Xmas Double Spiced Ale and if they can guess what other wintertime beverage the beer pays tribute to. The 12 Beers of Christmas are brought to you with support from Imperial Yeast and our Patreon party people. Join them at patreon.com/chopandbrew. What's going on, everybody? For this 12 Beers of Christmas, we've got another holiday beer guessing game. I'm joined by Northern Brewer coworkers Melinda and Abby. Abby's back, y'all. And our tree. We just got done decorating the big tree out in kind of like the lounge area that you might see in another video, but this was all we could wrangle up for our humble conference room. So, our guessing game for this beer is this beer, I will say it's from Southern Tier. It is brewed to kind of pay tribute to a certain holiday beverage. I guess I'll leave it at that. If I say much more than that, it probably starts to give it away a little bit. So I will tell you it's basically kind of, they call it an Imperial, so it's like 8%. As you can see from it, it's kind of like got a holiday beer kind of look to it. It's a ambery red, but it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kind of bonus ingredients on top of malt and hops. So the game is, can you name, and we'll count you as a team.
Okay.
Unless you want to like go against each other. But 6 ingredients, and then based on what we think those ingredients are, what the heck kind of beverage is this trying to be?
I mean, my first thoughts are like mulled cider or something, but that's probably just. Am I forcing it?
Mm-mm.
I don't know. Okay.
What would be in that? What would be in a mold?
I think in mulled cider, clove, cinnamon sticks.
Yeah, maybe even like nutmeg or something, but it's not real sweet, so it's not.
Yeah, just the spices.
Yeah, just the spices, and then it's Imperial, so it's got
a little,
the heat,
yeah,
a little bit to it. Yeah,
a little slick, a little cool.
Yeah.
It's weird how like alcohol can be cooling.
Yeah.
But also hot.
Right?
It's like
burning.
It's warm. It's icy hot.
Yeah.
I mean, I know what's in it. So
yeah.
I hate to sit here and like lead the jury.
I'm trying
but
to think
one of the spices, like, I feel like is jumping out, and it's one that you don't usually see in a lot of beers. But you're right. It
smells so seasonal.
Yeah, it's very clovey. It's very potpourri-ish.
Yeah.
You know.
And there's spices specifically, not just other flavors. It's or like there's not like cranberry or like.
One I would say is kind of a fruit. Then the others are legit spices.
Mistletoe.
Mistletoe. I like that. Well, so you said cinnamon and clove.
And like nutmeg.
Right. Cinnamon and clove are in this, not nutmeg.
Okay.
I'm trying to think like of other holiday drinks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously not eggnog.
Yeah, I'm like, that's exactly,
obviously
I'm like, not
that.
eggnog.
Not hot chocolate, not eggnog.
Yeah.
Hot toddy.
Like,
that's like seasonal. That's like seasonal, but also anytime I'm sick. Oh. So I guess it's kind of an all the time / seasonal.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, right?
This is just very spicy.
It is.
It's got a ton of spice.
A lot of all the mulled things, mulled cider, mulled wine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like cinnamon stick. Like it's always without the sweetness though, so it's kind of hard to differentiate. Like.
Okay, so I'll tell you. So you guessed cinnamon and clove.
Did it die?
No.
Oh.
It's still beeping.
It's bleak.
You got to touch the back of it and it wakes back up. It's weird. So you guessed cinnamon and clove. There's ginger root.
Okay, what's weird is I kept smelling ginger.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, I don't taste it, so maybe I'm
forcing it.
I really thought I smelled it. That was like the first thing I thought I smelled, but I feel like I didn't taste it.
Yeah, it tastes very somewhat like Great Lakes Christmas Ale with that giant ginger There's orange peel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say lemon.
Okay.
But
And then there's figs, or I think they call it fig paste.
I would never have guessed that one.
So given
Like the other ones, I'm like, yeah, but okay.
So given ginger root, clove, cinnamon, cardamom. Oh, and cardamom. That's the one that you don't get
That's one
in a lot of beers, but
I wouldn't know the taste, but it's such a good smell.
yeah, I just kind of
yeah.
loop it in with the
Yeah.
others. So if it's like name some holiday spices.
Cardamom to me is a bit more. I've described this before. It's like blue. I think blue instead of when I have cinnamon. I think orange or brown. Like
Yeah.
sensorily, how does a flavor
Is this like
translate to a color?
Is this like a synesthesia
Yeah,
thing?
synesthesia.
Like,
where
do you have that?
What's that? Where I have to make things.
like jazz is orange.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like-
where like
Kinda.
one
Yeah.
you take like one sense and
I probably do that because I say a lot of times I have to like boil things down to it smells like the taste of this or it tastes like the smell of this
Yeah,
when they're not equal.
not the same.
So cardamom, orange peel, figs, cinnamon, clove, ginger root. Can you think of the beverage that this is trying to kind of? I will tell
I
you.
don't know if I drink anything that has fig in it.
I can tell you the beverage would be the opposite temperature of the beer.
Yeah. I kept thinking that. I was like, whatever this is, I'm assuming it's a hot drink,
Right.
which is hard to think of when you're drinking something cold.
Yeah.
But you pegged it like the third word out of your mouth was mold. It's Swedish glögg,
Oh, yeah.
warm ruby red
Glögg.
mulled wine.
Yeah. Okay.
Glögg.
Yeah, I was thinking of like grog or something where it's like flavored whiskey type of thing.
Something with a little umlaut.
Umlaut.
Yeah.
As long as it's got an umlaut, you're close.
Something
Yeah.
with that.
Motley Crue.
Mm-hmm.
Motley Brew.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a good
It
spicy
smells-
beer. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's weird
Deal.
like giving people a beer that they like don't know what it is till the end and then they're like, well, I don't have any left to like now process
taste
it.
what you said. Yeah. No, I definitely get the ginger, and I think that was the one that I was stuck on. It was like there's a really strong flavor.
I feel like it's weird when I smell stuff but I'm like not quite tasting it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I feel like, am I smelling that or is something
Right.
playing tricks on me?
Well, yeah.
So
It's like wet horse.
I
blanket.
really, that was the
What?
first thing I thought I smelled.
Yes.
In this case, I think there's so much in it that you could smell the ginger and then be like, it could be tucked in behind all these other things. But the cardamom, because of Liftbridge Commander, their barley wine that has the cardamom. I know that flavor from a beer, and then like Break Bread, the bread delivery that we go to, they bring us cardamom buns around this time of year. So I've literally had this flavor for the last couple of weeks, like in the morning with coffee, and I'm like, I know that.
I know what that is.
All right, well, thanks for playing. Merry Christmas. Woo woo. Until the next 12 beer of Christmas. All right, I missed a huge opportunity to be like,
Oh.
this is what you were drinking, y'all.
Do that now and then just click it.
And we go.
With empty glasses.
Yeah.
The answer is Southern Tier 2Xmas Spiced Double Ale. That's not going to work very
Obviously.
well.
Well,
Tomorrow we have another very unique spiced winter ale to feast upon. It's an eggnog imperial cream ale brewed and sent to us from Rusty Burrell, aka Rusty Barrel Homebrewing. I sit down for a virtual tasting with Rusty and we talk through the recipe of this amped up cream ale dosed with vanilla, lactose, and a hefty dollop of nutmeg. Come get your nog on, y'all, with the 10th of 12 Beers of Christmas tomorrow.